I'm Leslie.
And I'm Shelly.
And we're Sisters in Ebert. Welcome back for another Movie Monday.
Woo! Okay, next up on the Adam Sandler circuit.
Big Daddy,
Big
1999.
Daddy! This we saw at the movie theater, didn't we?
Yes, at the Carmike.
At the Carmike.
This was pre-summer of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this was just, it's a hot day. Let's go get out of into the air conditioning. And a fun story about our air conditioning as kids.
I think we've told this before. Because we've talked about the Carmike. We would go for air conditioning.
Yeah. Okay. So we had central air as kids, but we didn't know it because our parents never used it. Like, granted, we live in a wooded area. It gets a lot of shade. But you still have those unbearably hot spells, and they wouldn't turn it on.
They made it seem like it didn't work.
We thought it didn't work, and then we
told all our friends like we don't have air conditioning.
And then we get older, and they're like, "No, it works. We just don't use it." We're like, "What?"
We like the fresh air,
and we would go to the movies to get out of the heat.
Yeah, escaping the heat.
They said
every once in a while they would put it on like a major heat, but it would have to be like a consecutive week of like
hot
90 to 100,
and like. They said it's because they both worked in office buildings that were cold, but I'm like, dude.
Meanwhile, their children are sweating to death.
I remember when Grandma and Pal sold their house, our grandparents sold their house, and we got like the box fan. I remember turning out the lights and turning on the box fan and laying on the floor because it was just so hot. And and it was like it was watching TV. It wasn't time for bed. I'm talking in the living room. I'm laying on the floor next to this fan because we can't turn the freaking air on.
Even now, today, and they've upgraded their AC system. Looking at you two, watching us.
I live next door, and my house we have the air on constantly. Yes. We don't have the shade that they do. We have the illusion of trees, but they don't shade our homes.
They are shadier, but still. All right, back to the topic at hand.
So we saw this in the theater, and when it came out, 1999, we opened to the phone ringing from Sonny, who is Adam Sandler's character. His dad hassling him about his juvenile lifestyle as he only works one day a week. And lives off of the money that he made from a cab accident settlement that he was in. Like, a cab ran over his foot a couple years ago, and he settled
$200,000
and wakes Sonny up.
Which doesn't seem like enough to live in New York City.
No, not even at 99. Well, he said he invested it.
True, that's true.
And
it's doing well. Yeah, true.
So, so it wakes him up to this phone call. It's on the old style, I want to say voicemail, but
answering machine.
Thank you. And like they're where you could hear it as it's recording. His girlfriend wakes up next to him and is upset that he turned off the alarm clock again, making her late for brunch with potential clients, and also says that she's leaving for a few days to Syracuse to see her mom and thinks about a relationship. To think about their relationship as she wants to move forward in life, and he's kind of just stuck.
What's her name?
Vanessa. All of his love interests always have V's. Yeah. Virginia, Vanessa, Vicky Valancourt. Virginia had a last name that was a V too.
Isn't there Vivian?
I don't know. But anyways, so Sonny comes home from work to he works at a toll booth one day a week, and he doesn't have a ride, and this guy is like driving. This old guy shows up in a Cadillac, and he's holding his dollar out, and he's like, "Where are you headed?" He's like, "Manhattan." And he's like, "Can I ride with you?" He's like, "I guess." And he's like, "Hold on to your dollar." Okay, so Sonny comes home from work to a surprise from his roommate's girlfriend, who has a surprise party planned, but the roommate comes in behind him, and they wreck the good surprise on Sonny.
We wasted the good surprise on you.
As Corinne, the girlfriend, Leslie Mann.
Yeah,
from George of the Jungle. Her follow-up from George of the Jungle goes to cry in the bathroom. And this is probably right after George of the Jungle.
True, that was...
Like 97, I think. Yeah. And she didn't do a whole lot before.
Fly.
I know.
Get this fly out of here.
My kids leave the doors open constantly. It's driving me nuts.
Get it off the set.
Everywhere. I was this close to buying a bug zapper last night. I catch them with a shot glass and a paper right now, like a cardboard.
Release them back into your home.
Yeah. I wish they'd tell their friends, because I'm like, tell your friends I'm nice and just let me catch you.
That's why they keep coming in, because they're like, we can hang out here for a while. She'll be nice. She won't kill us.
So Sonny's dad and all his friends are attorneys, and they want Sonny to take the bar too. But he's adamant he doesn't want to be be an attorney too. But he is very knowledgeable about legal advice. So like his buddy was telling him about like this case that he's been working on all week and staying late on. He's like, well, why don't you just sue them under this, this, and this? And he's like, that's a great. I gotta go. He's like,
I gotta get back to the office.
That's a great idea. So Corinne's sister calms her down, and she comes out of the bathroom. Sonny then blows Kevin's proposal to Corinne. Kevin's the roommate, and that's Jon Stewart.
You're not going to propose, are you? In the middle of his proposal?
Well, yeah, man, I am. Well, think about it.
Sonny, shut up.
Yes. He's leaving for China the next day for work, and he is, I think, also an attorney.
Yes.
Yeah, they all are.
Yeah.
So Kevin, yes, he is, because he comes back around later. Kevin confronts Sonny on being a jerk about the proposal. As Sonny laments Vanessa likely breaking up with him and criticizing Corinne, Kevin's now fiance, who met Kevin while she was working at Hooters, but is now a doctor. So please call her Dr. Big Boobs McGee. Because he's like, yes, you was with Big Boobs McGee. He's like, well, she hasn't been in Hooters for years. She's a doctor now. So Dr. Big Boobs McGee. And
they all met in college.
Yeah, and how now everybody's moving forward except Sonny, and he's upset that nobody wants to kind of stay where they were. Sonny wants to go back to the college days where his girlfriend worshipped him and he could just chill out all day. Next morning, Corinne's cleaning up the party, and Kevin's already left as a boy, Julian, is dropped off while with a note saying Kevin is his father. And this random kid drops him off, and he's like, well, like, you're just going to leave him here? He's like, lady, just pay me to drop him off, so, yeah.
Don't drop him off,
yeah.
Bye.
Kevin does not remember the mother's name and has never been to Buffalo.
Yeah, so Sonny calls him and says, like, there's a kid here with a note.
Yeah. He's like, well, who's it from? And he's like, oh, I don't know any, I forget what the name is. Was it Jan or something like that? And he's like, where are you from? He's like, Buffalo. And he's like, well, I've never even been to Buffalo. Somebody's messing with me. But it says that they also have a foster family set up for him if Kevin won't take responsibility. And I love how he's just so nonchalant about it could be his kid, but they're like, no, I'll take care of this. He's just send him to the foster family.
Yeah.
And then it's Columbus Day weekend, or it's Columbus Day, so social services is closed, and Sonny spends the day with Julian in Central Park watching rollerbladers fall and getting to know Julian, including his favorite toy, Scuba Steve.
He's very sweet to him.
Yeah, as they wait for these offices to open up.
He is definitely cussing a lot, not showing him the nicest of things.
No, they purposely are tripping rollerbladers.
Yeah, but he's being very kind to him.
Yeah, when he has to go potty, they make him, he has him pee on the side of the building. Yeah. And they won't.
But yeah, he can tell, he's scared and upset, and he's trying his best to comfort him. It's sweet.
It is. So Sonny takes Julian to a bar to watch the Jets that night and gives Julian root beers, and Sonny laments that his friends no longer are having time to hang out with him. We used to go every Monday night to this bar.
You recognize the waitress?
Yes, I do.
Adam Sandler's now wife.
What is Jackie Sandler?
Jackie.
And this is where they met.
Yep, they met on the set of this movie.
Who are you rooting for, cutie?
GD Jets.
Yeah. Too bad you don't like girls yet. I think you could have had her. Okay, and so Sonny feels the next day he wants to keep the kid and try to prove to Vanessa that he's responsible, as his friends try to talk him out of it. They're like, this is a bad idea. Don't do this. So he was like, remember you wanted a dog, but then you thought about how you had to take care of it and walk it? He's like, well, this is 10 times worse than that. Sonny calls social services to say that he's taking Julian, pretending to be Kevin, and social services is just like, okay, good luck.
We'll send you some paperwork to sign.
Social services involved, and the kid still got dropped off with a note by somebody that paid. I'm like, they knew about this kid. They had a mistake. I guess. Who is the agent, the social service guy? He looks so familiar.
Yeah, he was in. Shoot. He's in something else.
Oh. Billy Madison, probably.
Yes, Billy Madison, yes.
Who was he? He was the principal.
Yeah.
Oh, that all makes sense. Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't make that connection until just now. I saw his face, and I'm like...
I'm glad you got there, because it wasn't clicking for me.
The wrestler guy.
Yes.
Okay. So Sonny cleans up by covering all messes with newspaper, and he's up earlier early with Julian, who wet the bed. So they go to McDonald's breakfast instead. Yeah. He's like, well, I haven't been up early enough for McDonald's breakfast in like 10 years.
Is good. The upside of this.
Because it's 10 o'clock or 10:30 and, you know, they stop serving at 11, so they're going to go and... Sonny is hurrying to get down to McDonald's before 11 a.m. when breakfast ends, but Julian stops to pee and talks to a homeless man, Steve Buscemi.
They have a connection.
Who is promised a sausage egg McMuffin with hash browns to end the conversation. Because he's just like, yeah. Oh, he fell asleep.
Let's go.
If you stop talking to the kid, I'll bring you an egg McMuffin. How about a sausage McMuffin with hash browns? Deal. Okay. Sausage McMuffin. Once at McDonald's, they find that breakfast ended at 10:30, and Sonny hurts himself to have Julian be happy again because he's screaming and crying, and then Sonny yells at the McDonald's girl, and yeah. Julian demands the kangaroo song after his nap. Despite Sonny's kangaroo song. Despite Sonny's hockey game being on TV, being in overtime with a penalty shot. This one happens like once every 30 years. Like you got like and it's like kangaroo song.
Guess this was a real game, but it didn't end this way. Okay. It didn't go to overtime. It was just a regular game.
Sonny is at his wit's end after Julian throwing up, bouncing around, and takes Julian to meet Vanessa with his magic sunglasses that make him invisible. So when he tells him if he puts on his sunglasses, nobody else can see him.
Julian, where are you? I'm right here.
Yeah. Oh, the glasses. Vanessa tries to talk to Sonny, but Sonny barrels forward, introducing Julian as their son. This is, I adopted. This is our son,
She's like, this isn't where I was going with this conversation.
Sonny notices someone in Vanessa's bathroom and meets her new old man boyfriend. He thinks it's her dad when he comes out. He's like, oh man, I'm so sorry.
I thought you were sleeping with my girl.
I am. He's done so much, but he's still so goal-oriented. He's got a 5-year plan.
What's the plan? Don't die?
The next day, Sonny again pretends to be Kevin and takes Julian to social services, where he finds Julian's mother has died from cancer the night before. And rather than have Julian go to an orphanage, Sonny asks to keep him until a family is lined up, which somehow social services agrees to.
Yeah, they're like, I guess. But... because he's the father. That's why they agreed to it.
So
he's Kevin Gary.
Oh, okay. All right. The whole time I'm like, why are they entertaining this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. You said yourself you're a bogus dad.
Because he doesn't want to adopt him, but he still has legal rights to him now. So. Yeah.
So Sonny calls to tell his dad about Julian, and Dad warns him to give that kid back before you ruin both your lives. Sonny's dad is like a dollar store or a Walmart or Temu Robert De Niro.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
He's got Italian vibes.
Yep.
I don't know if he's anybody. Was it?
I don't know. I didn't look it up. I should have.
I don't know.
Okay. So Sonny has Julian pick his own name, and he chooses Frankenstein, as Sonny chooses a hands-off parenting approach in a montage form. Where he just gets to do it whatever he wants, essentially. Sonny gives Julian a slingshot, which he uses to kill about 30 pigeons, and also has unorthodox trick-or-treating experience. Robbing a guy, essentially. Who didn't have his, light on, even though they went, I don't know.
We got a first-timer out here.
Sonny lets Frankenstein eat and do whatever he wants, and the next day Julian wants to go to school. See, he's making the right choice already. He's like, on Monday we'll get you enrolled. Let's just enjoy the weekend. Sonny also uses Julian to meet women and meets Layla, who is Corinne's sister from the party the night before.
He's like, we wasted the good surprise on you. And he's like, yeah.
Sonny and Layla bond that evening over their love of the band Styx, but Julian has trouble sleeping, so Sonny and Layla bond some more, telling him a story.
Bedtime story.
Yeah. The next day is Julian's first day of school, and he goes with magic sunglasses. Sonny comes home to a message that the home was found for Julian and deletes it, and finds out Layla is doing the laundry on her lunch break, and goes to do his wash as a chance to talk to her that he had just had done and was returned to him. And Layla's also an attorney, and she's in town from Washington, D.C. For some work thing.
For a case, yeah.
Julian's friends are vetted by Sonny. And he's making sure they're not bad kids, because she's like, their most important influences in a kid's life are his friends. And he's like, you better hope he's not hanging out with any drug dealers or delinquents. And he's like, oh. And she's like, Sonny, I'm kidding. Because they're like, what, kindergarten?
Yeah.
And he's like, he's like, you guys like rum, right? Rum. Rumpelstiltskin.
My man.
Rumpelstiltskin's a good man, and so are you. Have fun with your friends, Frankenstein.
Freaking yoo-hoo.
Yeah. You know what would be good in this yoo-hoo? A little rum. Rumpelstiltskin. So Sunny runs into Corinne at the grocery store and asks about Sunny and her sister, but helps Julian with his eczema.
So she puts an ice pack on it.
He's like, well, that's doctor stuff. That's not doctor stuff. That's common sense. Itching spreads rashes. Oh, so this is something you learn at Hooters.
The scratching. I never got that joke till I rewatched it, and then I was like, oh, that's a good line.
Sunny and Layla go to dinner that night as his friends babysit Julian, and Arthur from social services comes to have Kevin call him as voicemails are going unanswered. Layla and Sunny kiss that night, but are interrupted by Corinne. Did I just witness the first kiss? So Sunny comes to Parents' Day at the school and finds out Julian has bad behavior with what is being taught by Sunny and poor personal hygiene too. I let him become the smelly kid. I've had some smelly ones before, but your son is by far the smelliest. Okay, lady
teacher.
Okay, and as poor personal hygiene, they will work with Julian on a school project, and he ensures the teacher that he will get it done.
Ben Franklin.
Yeah. They are all assigned a historical figure.
Which, this is kindergarten.
I know.
And kindergarten in the 90s.
I know. It was even
very different. Yes.
I could maybe see it today, but not now.
Yeah.
Or not then. You're lucky if you made it out knowing your ABCs in kindergarten.
Right.
And now they're like, kids are reading.
Yeah. You have to go in knowing your letters and sounds now.
Yeah. Okay, so Julian is also being disrespectful at home, and Scuba Steve comes to see him and tell him to be nice and do well in school and keep clean. And Sonny's best friends with the delivery guy, who's Rob Schneider, yeah, and and it's not his fault. He can't read. He's supposed to be like an immigrant and like who's not legal in the country.
Yeah, an illegal immigrant. It's Scuba Sam. Scuba Steve's dad.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So you go with him in the tub.
Yeah,
He's
son.
scared to do it alone.
Yeah, I'm Scuba Steve's dad, Scuba Sam. Okay, you're right. Okay, so Sunny establishes better daily routine for Julian and prepares him for the Ben Franklin project. Arthur arrives to the apartment and calls Sunny by his name. Sonny Koufax, calling him out for impersonating Kevin.
You just call me Sonny Koufax.
And he must take Julian immediately, who is upset, obviously. But yeah, this is a big deal.
I won't play a kangaroo song anymore. I cried during this part.
Oh, I know. It heartbreaks.
Adam Sandler cried for real, too.
Did he really?
That was real tears at the end there.
Okay, so yeah, the kid just lost his mom, and now he's losing his next stable housing. Sunny asks for Layla's help to get Julian back, but she has to go to Washington for work, and this is why she didn't want to get involved, because she's so busy with work, and blah, 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 blah.
It's also like, he's like, I need you to be there. Like,
I know.
Just to sit in the court.
The hearing is Tuesday, and usually at a hearing, you're just getting what your charges are and things like that.
Right.
This is not realistic, but especially not we watch a lot of SVU, and that's also in Manhattan, and this is not.
And like, he wasn't asking her to like represent him.
Yeah,
he was like, you just gotta be there.
Yeah.
And she was like, I can't. I have work. What do you mean?
Yeah. So
being a little demanding of somebody you just started this relationship with. Yeah.
They've been on 2 dates.
Right.
Yeah. Sunny prepares a legal case, and on the day of leaving, Layla shows on the day of the hearing, Layla shows up to help represent Sunny.
Yeah, so he's got all his buddies, his 2 buddies, and
Layla
now.
So
he's got 3 lawyers.
He also says he's representing himself.
And himself, So he technically has 4 lawyers representing him.
So Sunny's character witnesses are not doing well, and then Kevin also shows up to help and puts Corinne on the stand, who hates him. Mm-hmm. And Kevin's also representing him. He has enough co-counsel. Well, one more couldn't hurt.
And at this point, Corinne still hasn't pieced together that Kevin is his son, even though they're saying he impersonated Kevin Garrity as having the paternity rights.
Did you notice that who the lawyer for the city was?
I did, and now I can't think of who it was.
It's the Glenn's best buddy in The Wedding Singer.
Yep. Yeah. Wasn't he on like something else?
I don't know,
like,
probably
Mad TV or something.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
So Julian takes the stand next and wears the magic sunglasses for courage, but answers all his questions from Layla and explains that he was born in Toronto and that Sonny taught him many things. Sonny takes the stand himself and wants his father to question him, who is also in the back of the courtroom and who is also an attorney. Mm-hmm. And it's just such a, this is such a circus. This would never be allowed.
No. And like the other lawyer is like, I object. Like this is just.
He's like, I object.
Just
like
getting people that he knows to.
My son's an idiot. He should never have been given this kid. I retract my
statement. Go ahead.
Sonny's dad questions him and admits to impersonating Kevin and also proves his history of irresponsibility. But Sonny changes his mind with a nice flowery speech, causing many in the courtroom to call their dads in open court immediately. Because like.
It's a circus.
Yeah, I know. And like Steve Buscemi's there, the delivery guy, like everybody's calling.
They bring him up on the stand, but then he like holds out the sausage McMuffin bag, like the McDonald's bag, and he's like,
not like my dad. My dad was a military man. He's like going off on this tangent, and he holds him out like a McDonald's bag. He's like, oh, but Sonny is a great dad.
He should be acquitted of all the charges.
Yeah, it's like. The judge rightfully calls Sonny out for his crimes, but Kevin refuses to press charges and smooths things over with Corinne as being from Toronto jogged Kevin's memory about Julian's conception. They went up Toronto versus the Phillies. It was the World Series. It was like we went for the weekend. Oh yeah, at that Hooters. Oh, but that's a coincidence.
Better at Hooters. There's something in their apartment because they're roommates. Yeah. It's something from that game that's framed. That is like an Easter egg in the background.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. So, Kevin proves his paternity with a blood test, and Sonny smooths the transition to Kevin being his dad, being Julian's dad, and they kind of meet at the park.
Which I still don't understand this.
Yeah.
Why didn't Sonny just adopt him then? He wanted him, he had a relationship.
True. And Kevin
could be part of it.
But I guess Kevin didn't know to start that this was his kid. You know, like he thought he was being messed with this entire time.
True,
but he wanted him when he found out that he was his kid.
I guess.
But yeah.
Well, it's good he showed up, because otherwise Sonny would have gone to jail for kidnapping.
And Julian would be in a group home. Yeah. So, yeah. Kevin, 1 year, 3 months, and 5 days later, Sonny is surprised at Hooters by his friends, but would rather be at work as he is now an attorney. He also is married to Layla, and they have a new baby, and still has a great relationship with Julian, who is settled in with Kevin and Corinne.
He calls her mommy.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised by that.
Mommy? Nothing. As all celebrate, Vanessa is revealed to be a Hooters girl, and her old man boyfriend is a cook in the kitchen. And this was his 5-year plan. She storms off, and celebration continues. Oh, don't be mad. I'm sure you're nice. The
old bowls.
Yeah. I think you're supposed to call them testicles, but yeah. And that's the end.
Oh my goodness.
Good movie.
Good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, and this was kind of like, there was like a string of Adam Sandler like every year, sometimes 2 a year, I feel like movies were coming out.
So The Waterboy came out just before this.
98 was, and that was also 98 was Wedding Singer.
So this Waterboy came out while this was in production, and they called them up and said like, hey, it's doing so well, you can have some more money. Like, they upped the budget because it did so well.
Okay.
Like, they knew this next one would be big, too.
And if you remember, shortly after this, Little Nicky comes out then, too.
Yeah, that was 99.
They're all just rapping
them out. Yeah.
And this was pre-Netflix. This was pre-deal with Netflix.
Right, straight to Netflix. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I had some good ones, and now I lost them. Oh, sugar. The original, like, script, but not the script, like the idea for this movie,
the concept
was written for Chris Farley, and then he died, and then it got reworked. And Adam Sandler, like, this wasn't written for Adam Sandler. He auditioned for it. Like, they had a bunch of other
You can
people.
tell it's not one of his because, again, it has that feeling to it. Mm-hmm. Now, he did get all his buddies in this one.
Yeah. Ben Stiller was being considered to be him. And I was like, I can't picture
that.
I don't know.
I guess, like, what's that movie he did where he was, like, the insurance guy? Along Came Polly.
Along Came Polly. I like that movie. I haven't seen that in a while.
But, like, that, I could kind of see him being, like, that kind of character.
Yeah, but and they didn't want Jon Stewart because, like, he wasn't much of an actor.
Anything.
Yeah, so, like...
Was Daily Show on yet?
No.
Or this was after
I don't
Daily
think
Show
so.
came from
maybe early stages of it, but I don't think he had the fame of it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But, yeah, I had one there.
It was about Layla?
No.
He liked her song, so do I.
Oh, Cole and Dylan Sprouse were the twins that played Julian.
Yeah.
So they were living in a hotel in New York while this was filming, and that's kind of where the concept for The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody came from for them later. But they kept losing teeth in the middle. Like, one scene, like, it fell out while they were filming. Like, it just, like, dropped. So they had to keep, like, fit them with, like, fake teeth to, like, keep the continuity.
I wonder if that's why they had a little bit more of, like, a lisp.
Yeah.
They had all these fake teeth in their mouth.
But they were so cute.
They were
cute as little boys. But then, like, Sonny makes a comment at the end, like, you got all those teeth in there? Like, or you still got all those teeth or whatever. And he says when they walks into the Hooters at the end, and that was supposed to be a dig because they kept losing their teeth.
That's great.
Yeah.
But I like this movie.
I do too.
I have fond memories.
I enjoyed it at the time of watching it.
Like,
I thought it was
we all
really
did.
Good movie.
Well, we were in the Adam Sandler haze at this point. As you can hear, he was rapid firing movies out. And we were watching them. Everybody was consuming them. Like, he was a big deal.
Yeah. And it's just so, like, everybody's quoting it. Hip hop
Anonymous? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rob Schneider is the delivery guy. I didn't really mention him too much.
Yeah. All the buddies are
are in this. So it's nice to see. And we like that too. We like when you cast the same people.
Yeah.
And take care of them.
You can tell you have a good rapport with each other. Like, it's not just you're acting together. Like, you are truly friends.
Yeah. Yes. But we thank you for joining us here at Sisters in Ebert. If you look down in the description for this video, you will see links to our social media. We are at Sisters in Ebert on Instagram and Facebook. Please come and subscribe and comment and follow us. And we like to put out content on Fridays, like a little teaser, so that on Monday when we release our video, it's like you'll have like a little hint of what's coming. Please, support the channel. We would love to grow a little bit and be, spread out to other, audiences, and we need you for that help.
Tell your friends.
Tell your boss. You two girls. But we thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week at the movies.